You can't make it. You are not fit enough. It is too hard for you. That life is not for you.
Friends, right now, without realizing it, there is a voice in your head. It's not loud, it doesn't shout, but it is there. Every morning when you wake up, every time an opportunity comes, or every time someone compliments you, something inside you quietly says, they don't really mean that, right? That compliment is really not for me. I am not worth it. I am not fit for that opportunity. I am not fit for that life that I imagine. And this is the favorite set of lines this voice has. And it just repeats again and again whenever a situation like this arises in your life. Whenever you feel like, I want to do more. Whenever you want to actually really achieve something different, this voice sets you down. This voice tells you you are not enough. Namaste friends. I want to be really honest with you today because I know that voice really well. I will explain it soon, and I will also show an ancient yogic technique that has been proven to not just shut this voice, but totally replace this. Friends, imagine this. A baby elephant tied to a strong chain, fixed deep in the ground. It pulls, it struggles with all it has to break free, but it can't. Day after day, it tries again, and every time it fails, every single time. And eventually, something changes. The elephant stops trying, not because it is no longer strong, but because it has learned that he can't make it, that the escape is impossible. Now fast forward few years, that small baby elephant is fully grown, one of the most powerful animals in the world, strong enough to uproot trees. But here's the strange part. A simple rope tied to its leg is just enough to keep it in place. And it doesn't try to break free, not because it can't, but because it believes it can't. And friends, this is exactly what psychologists call learned helplessness, where past failure shapes future behavior, where old limits become permanent beliefs. And the truth is, the story is not just about that elephant. The story is about us. How many times we have stopped ourselves from trying, not because we lack ability, but because many times in our life we have told ourselves, because of that voice running in our head, that we can't make it, we are not good enough, we will screw or mess things up. Maybe the question is, what chains are holding you right now? The chains that you actually have the power to break. Friends, you know that feeling? When one song stuck in your head, you wake up, it's there, you're in shower, it's there, hours later, it is still there. You did not choose it. In fact, you don't even like it, but your brain just keeps playing it. And friends, our mind does the exactly same thing. Instead of a song, plays on repeat the same sentences. I am not good enough. I can't make it. It is not possible. One story on repeat all day. And these sentences can be different for everyone. It could be related to your health, your state in your career, your family, your relationships, anything. I'm not good enough, or I do things this way. This is how I have been taught to do things, even if they are not right. We don't question. And friends, here is an interesting part. These stories are not random. They follow grooves, like a river cutting through a stone. Over time, over years, it creates a path. And once that path is deep enough, all the water flows through that path automatically. And friends, our mind works in the same way. Every time we heard we are not good enough, the groove got deeper. The path became more deeper. Every time we believed I always fail, deeper. Every time we believe I stay sick, deeper. Every time you believe my relationship is not good, deeper. And now your thoughts flow there without your permission. In yogic science, these grooves are called Samskaras, mental impressions. So a sanskar is simply a mental groove built through repetition. Repetition of our emotions, actions, and choices. And here's the truth most people don't even know. The sanskar or the tendency, this mental imprint, is never yours. A sanskar is not the truth about you. That mental imprint has been created either by your parents, your family, or the society you live in, intentionally or unintentionally. And friends, anything that is created can be reshaped. But to do that, we need to understand one deeper layer. What is exactly happening in our mind? What is the voice playing? Think of your mind as two parts. One is the narrator. The narrator never stops. It's always talking, always commenting. And what does it play? Old stories, old patterns, like a radio stuck on one station. And here is when it gets powerful. The second part, the identity maker. Whatever the narrator says, this identity maker turns into reality, our identity. And then we think, yes, that's me. And then it goes on repeat. And it slowly becomes who you think you are. And you label yourself with that identity. I drink coffee every morning. I love fast food. I don't like working out. I hate going for walks. These are the few examples of how we form our identity. Not because it's true, but because it's familiar. And friends, this is how a sentence from years ago can totally run our entire life. And if you don't see the mechanism clearly, you never question the voice. You obey it like a soldier in the army. So now the real question is, How do we break this? Not by fighting it, not by surpassing it, but by replacing it. And for that, we turn to this ancient yogic solution. The father of yoga, Saint Patanjali, gave a precise method. It is called the Pratipaksha Bhavana. It means to cultivate the opposite feeling. Not just think the opposite, but truly, genuinely feel the opposite. Because when you just think it, you can't resist it for longer. The more you resist, the stronger it gets. But you can create a new channel, a new groove, a new path. And when the path becomes strong enough, your mind flows there by default. And this is exactly what most people miss. They don't feel it. This only works when the feeling is real. Not words, not repetition, but feeling, genuine feeling. And that is called bhavana. Now the logical ones may ask, do I have any scientific data to back this? First of all, friends, modern science is limited in its understanding as compared to yogic science. But modern neuroscience says neurons that fire together wire together. Every felt experience builds a pathway. The more you feel it, the stronger it becomes. And yogis said the same thing. You can change your mental samskaras, your impressions, just by practice. The practice of Pratipaksha Bhavana, the practice of cultivating the opposite feeling. Different language, same truth. And you do not need to become someone new. You just need to remember what you were before that voice started in your mind. So friends, here is how we cultivate this opposite feeling. Step number 1, find 7 minutes in your day. Yes friends, you have to find 7 minutes at least in your day. Step 2, sit comfortably and open your palms, facing upwards. Open palms signal safety to your body. You can simply place them on your lap. Step 3, 3 simple breaths. No forcing, just simple breath. Become aware of your breath. Step number 4, bring up that old story when you were told that you are not fit for something. Now, don't fight that feeling, just observe it and say quietly, I see you. You are an old groove, not the truth. Step 5. Now, again in your mind, think of a time or a moment when you have proved this voice wrong, when you have really achieved something that you felt that you couldn't, when you did something when you thought it was never possible, or someone praised you from the bottom of their heart. It can be from your mother, teacher, or a friend. Just one single moment when that negative feeling, negative story was not true. Small is enough, but real. Feel it. Keep feeling that positive incident, that positive moment. Now step number 6. Think of another positive story in your life. Live that moment. Go in that moment. Feel that moment. And keep adding more and more stories like this. And step number 7, just stay there. Let the feeling grow. And remember, you're not replacing the old one. You are creating a new one, a new groove, a path where your mind can naturally flow. And that's it. But friends, please be mindful. 2 mistakes quietly destroy this practice. Mistake number 1, just thinking instead of feeling. If there is no emotion, there is no change. The name of the practice itself is opposite feeling, Pratipaksha Bhavana. Mistake number 2, don't practice this feeling to achieve a material desire, a car or a house or something. Because the moment you start doing this, you are simply reinforcing that negative voice that's telling you you don't have enough. Remember friends, this is not a transaction. It is a recognition of your true self. That is exactly what you are trying to do. Understanding, recognizing your true potential and your true self. So friends, that voice that is running in your mind constantly, which is making you feel limited, is not yours. It sounds like you, it feels like you, but that is not you. It is repetition, it is conditioning, something that has been told to you and you have repeated so many times that you started believing that it is your true identity. And if you don't question it, you will keep running your entire life around it. But the moment you see it, really see it, something starts to change. Not outside, but inside. You stop obeying this voice. So friends, you don't need more confidence, more motivation. All you need is to distance yourself from this voice. Because the moment you step back, you realize something powerful. The voice is speaking, but you're not listening. And that means you get to choose what you listen to. So try this practice, 7 minutes, 7 days, that's it. And please let me know in your comments how you feel about this and how it goes if you started practicing this. Tell me about the stories you are believing, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. So that's it from me, friends. Stay happy, stay SAJAG, stay mindful. Namaste.